everybody doing today? I am in the car with this crazy driver. We are headed down to the Austin Tantra Festival, and we were just sitting here talking, and this morning as I was getting ready and after my yoga class, I was looking at Facebook and I kept seeing all these posts about the feminine and really being really stepping into not believing we're too much. And I ran into this other thing about, women and shaving hair or not shaving their hair. And it really started out as a very feminine focused morning. And then also, many people don't realize, but Friday the 13th is actually a day that we used to, before we got into all the horror movies and all the scary stuff, used to actually be a day of the goddesses. It used to be a day of connecting with that inner goddess within us, and then also in a spiritual way, really connecting with those pieces of the divine feminine. And I found that very interesting because I actually didn't know that. I did not know that Friday the 13th prior to that was Goddess Day. So I found that very interesting. And as we were driving, we were talking about Kendall's new mermaid locks and just men and sex, because we always love to talk about sex. It's just like something fun to talk about. We're just talking about all these different things, and the topic of high maintenance women came up. And I hear all the time in the dating world, like, oh, I don't want a high maintenance woman. And I hear women all the time going, I don't want to be that high maintenance woman. I'm not high maintenance. I'm not high maintenance. And I hear that, and I actually cringe. I cringe because when we say we don't want to be a high maintenance woman, a lot of times what we're saying is we're going to step into the masculine. We're not going to allow our flow. We're not going to allow this beautiful dance that happens when we truly are aligned with that feminine energy within us, where we get all the creativity going, or we get all this true, beautiful energy going. And I think people don't think of high maintenance women as a negative. When I want to actually say, and I actually have done videos on this before, but I want to really talk about how if you're not being a high maintenance woman, you're actually probably lying to yourself. If you're going, I'm not high maintenance, you're probably lying to yourself. You're probably suppressing at some deep level. Because when we say we don't want to be high maintenance, usually it's, I don't want to be too much. I don't want to have emotions. I don't want to take too much time in the bedroom. I don't want to be too much. I want to shrink self. That is usually what comes out when we talk about being a high maintenance woman. And I want you, all my women out there, and all my men watching me out there that have women in their lives, you want your woman to be high maintenance, but not be high maintenance in an emotional kind of psycho, that cute but psycho kind of song that's going on right now that you can listen to on the radio. Not like that kind of high maintenance. We're not talking about the needy, naggy woman, but high maintenance in the way that you take care of yourself, that you take up fucking space in your own life,
that you need 6 hair care products
that you need
just to dry your hair to put it in a freaking ponytail.
Yeah, the mermaid took like an hour to do her hair this morning. We got
It's a ponytail.
We got on the road way too early because this one had high maintenance hair issues, and I just went, okay, she's having a high maintenance.
30 minutes to dry my hair. I'm sorry.
Well, she keeps adding inches. She says she's not a size queen. She says it doesn't matter, but she keeps adding inches.
I like it long.
So she likes it long. She added an extra 2 inches. 2 inches. So, but that is her being high maintenance, taking time for herself. That's selfish. When, in truth, when we are selfish, we are taking care of self. We are loving self. We are doing what we desire for self. When we are owning what we need. And in the bedroom, a lot of times we talk about like, oh, I don't want to be high maintenance. I don't want to take too much time. When in truth, to get to your best orgasm, to get to your most expansive self.
That shit takes time.
That shit takes time. I know. That shit takes time. Because it takes 20 to 40 minutes for a woman to be ready for penetration. And so it takes time. And you need to be willing to take that time for self. To let your man, I don't want to say serve you, but yeah, like, let your man warm you up. Let that process.
Yeah, he should be acting like it's like Thanksgiving dinner and going gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, sorry.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Okay. Well, yes, and. Yes, and.
Gobble, gobble, gobble,
No,
gobble.
but seriously, like, your man needs to be, as a man, you need to be willing to take that time on your woman and really allow her to warm up and enjoy that process and really allow her to step into her juiciness, literally. And women, you need to be willing to be a little high maintenance. Ask for what you fucking want. I can tell you, I work with men all the time, single men or married men, and they're like, I just want her to tell me what she wants. I just want her to be a little bit more demanding about, I need more time, I need this, I need you to stroke me like that, I need you to tell me what you desire. And I can tell.
Can we be a pillow princess and ask for what we want?
We can be a pillow, what's a
Pillow princess.
A pillow
That's where you
princess?
starfish.
Yes, you can be a pillow
Starfish
princess.
on your pillows.
You can starfish on your pillows. But to be high maintenance is actually a good thing. Now, you don't want to go into the negative ego. You don't want to be like this hormonal raging bitch. That is not high maintenance. That's just raging bitch. That is just ego. That is negative feminine. That is a negative ego-fed feminine. That is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about being high maintenance, about going like, no, I need a little bit more time in the bedroom. No, I need you to spend a little bit more time connecting with me before we go and have sex. That's saying, no, I need a little bit more time for myself. I need to go get my fucking hair done. I need to get my nails done. I need to go buy myself amazing leggings and not kick the phone.
Well,
Sorry.
damn, close your legs, girl.
Close my legs. That's no fun. That's no fun.
We're driving down the freeway.
Sorry.
Close your legs.
I just kicked our direction. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Addison just almost unleashed us in a new way. Sorry. But no, in all seriousness, like taking the time for self and taking your space in the fucking world. Taking your space energetically, emotionally, allowing yourself to be big. To be big. And I can promise you that your men, really truly conscious, in tune men, want you to shine, want you to be yourself, want you to ask for your desires and take up your space. Because that is when we are going to be our happiest. And that is actually when we are not that crazy high maintenance. When we take care of self, when we're having deep fucking orgasmic sex, like that deep orgasmic sex, that is when we are not that high maintenance crazy person. That is when we actually appear like this smooth, yes, that ocean that, yes, has waves, but isn't like a freaking like hitting the shore, tsunami kind of situation. What happens when you want to go, no, I'm not going to be high maintenance. I'm going to stuff all my emotions. I'm not going to take too much time in the bedroom. When we start to constrict, we actually become more high maintenance than if we just allow ourselves to take the time, take the space that we truly do need. So, me and the mermaid, hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I have a holiday special going on. Hold on. The mermaid has something to say.
I feel offended. She called me her mermaid pet earlier.
She's my pet mermaid.
Mermaid pet.
She is so my pet mermaid right now.
Pet mermaid?
Yep. My pet mermaid.
Every time you say me and the mermaid, I'm just like, maybe I should just get like a collar and a leash. Like,
No.
wiggle, 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 wiggle. Like
Wiggle, wiggle.
swimming.
No.
Gurgle, gurgle.
The pet mermaid that can't get wet because her hair will get all messed up. this is a perfect opportunity for you to jump into coaching. The coaching, we are headed into a new decade. So if you ever wanted to do coaching, this is a beautiful time to get started. I am running out of slots on my schedule's filling up, so jump in and fill out that application if you are interested. You can find that at addisonville.net. Other than that, if you're going to be in the Austin area, come see myself and Kendall Williams.
Mermaids rock.
And the mermaid Kendall Williams extraordinaire at the Austin Hunter Festival. Other than that, go have a fucking amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.